So as everybody knows by now, Donald Trump has not inked a single trade deal since announcing that we've got 220 countries that are trying to make deals with us. They're calling us all the time. We're making so many deals. I got a deal with the UK. I got a deal with China. Except both of those countries said, whoa, we actually don't have deals. We just have an agreement that we will talk to you. You know, we'll be nice to you on the playground and maybe we'll have a deal in the future, but we don't have any actual details of anything yet. So Trump has no trade deals. And we're coming up on deadlines here, folks. We're going to have some more tariffs implemented here pretty soon. And then Trump always chickens out, so we'll see what happens from there. But either way, he has no trade deals. And according to conservative columnist and MSNBC contributor Jennifer Rubin, one of the reasons for that could be Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Because as Rubin put it in a recent interview, Lutnick lies all the time, and that, of course, is turning away potential trade partners who don't want to sit there and be lied to during discussions. Before I read you what Rubin said, let me explain a little bit. The two people that are working on these trade deals, allegedly working on them, but the two people in charge of it are Howard Lutnick and Scott Bessent. Okay, those are the guys that Trump has tasked with going out there. You guys work on negotiations. You talk to foreign leaders. You talk to diplomats. You guys make this happen. So Lutnick and Bessent are the guys running the show. But Lutnick, as Rubin points out, loves to just repeat Donald Trump's repeatedly debunked talking points. And when he's talking with these leaders, with these negotiators, they don't want to hear that crap. They don't want to sit there and be lied to. They don't want to sit there and be told we're taking advantage of the United States. They want real talk, real deals, no BS. But Lutnick is unable to give that to them. Here's what Rubin said. We are facing really an unprecedented voluntary diminishment of our policies, and the rest of the world looks at us and thinks we're nuts. I love that. And to some extent, we are. And that's because we have a president who is completely out of control, who is ignorant, and who has surrounded himself by nuts themselves. I'm going to continue in just a second, but I have to stop and say for just a moment, while I don't agree with Jennifer Rubin on everything, that quote right there might be my favorite quote I've ever read out loud ever. I almost want that quote just tattooed across the top of my back, going down my arm so everybody can read it all the time. I want that quote framed right next to me, right here, so I can look over and see it every day, because that is such an accurate statement about the state of the leadership of the United States. I love it. Thank you for that, Jennifer Rubin. But she continues, and this is where she gets to the heart of it. When you have people like Lutnick, who is now a synonymous term for liar and is propagating all kinds of nuttery and just absolute falsehoods about the economy, about trade, the rest of the world says, okay, thanks, but no thanks. We're going to park our money elsewhere. We're going to try to carry on as best we can. And of course, what she is implying here is that Lutnick is just carrying water for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump loves to lie, one, about trade negotiations, but two, about why he's got the tariffs in the first place. It's because they're taking advantage of us. It's because they're sending drugs into our country. It's because we want to bring manufacturing back here. It's because we don't like what they've done over there. And we don't like their politics. We don't like their leaders. They won't become part of the United States, so now you get a tariff. There's like 100 different reasons. And that's one thing when you're trying to sell propaganda to the United States. It's unethical, sure, but that's what Trump's doing. It's another thing completely when you get behind closed doors or you get on a phone call with these world leaders and keep saying those same things that even they know are not true. You don't do that in a negotiation. A smart person is not going to say those things, but apparently Lutnick is saying those things, so clearly not a smart dude. And this is what we've got. So if you expect this administration to announce any kind of real trade deals, you got another thing coming. Not to mention, every week they're telling us we're going to announce some deals this week or maybe in 2 weeks. How many times have they told us that? How many times have I sat here and told you they just said it again and then the deals never come? The most recent one, of course, was a little over 2 weeks ago where they said they'd be announcing deals in 2 weeks. Didn't ever happen. The 2-week deals never came, and the media never calls them on it. But they have been telling us deals are coming in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, for the last 12 weeks. And they haven't shown up. Because they will never show up, because we have the dumbest people from the administration trying to negotiate these trade deals. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.